Virgo, welcome to Aether Tarot. Whoa, look how quick your cards came out. Welcome to anybody returning. If you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading for you today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Flip and switch the roles if you need to, especially with the masculine and feminine roles, but don't try and make anything fit. If it's not your story, just leave it. All right, we're starting with some tea leaves, and we've got a boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Okay, nice. It feels like someone's winning something. It could be winning like a lotto, or I don't know, like somebody kind of feels like somebody's gambling or placing a bet and having a win. But this could be anything really. Got plenty of material things straight after that with the bowl, and then tortoise slowly but surely getting ahead. So it may be a nice little windfall, but it may not be like millions and millions of dollars. It could be like, I don't know, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, I don't know. And so it might be just a nice little bump, a nice little hurrah, but you know, it may not be like, you know, you can retire from it. So therefore, still slowly but surely getting ahead, still making progress in other areas of life. We've got the turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Candle, you will be shown the way. I feel like you're asking to be shown the way, like figuring things out, letting yourself be guided through the journey to the next part of your path. And then we've got time to get out of a situation, so you could be shown the way and being guided out of a situation. I feel like there's a situation with a person, like a situation in your life that's like somebody is holding you down, and this could be somebody you don't suspect. Like you see them one way, you don't see them for how they're latching on to you, but maybe you do know about this situation. You've kind of just been, I don't know, a bit stagnant there. It feels like somebody may be latching on to you, and I don't know, maybe kind of wanting to keep you with them or keep you stuck on their level. And I feel like you're ready to ascend to the new level, the next level for you. So it's like breaking a mold. At the bottom of the deck, we've got discord among friends and family. So this isn't out in your spread, but I feel like this is kind of the situation you're getting out of. This kind of came out in your last reading, a similar theme around, you know, you're evolving, you're leveling up, you're getting to the next level, and people want to keep you where they are. They don't want, they're sort of, it's like being seen, they've always seen you as a circle or you know, as a square, and now you're a circle, and they are struggling to kind of see you in the new light. Or where does that leave them? They don't want to be left behind, but they don't want to level up. So they would rather you stay where they are, because they don't want to feel left behind or cast out, or see you move on without them, that sort of thing. It's like when you have a transition, you go through your phases, and just people kind of just want to keep knowing you as the person you were before. People don't like it when you're not like them, and you know. So I kind of feel like somebody's been in like that party phase, maybe, and just that careless life, and now things are kind of like you've gotten a bit older. I feel like there's a spiritual ascension going on here too. So let's see. It feels like somebody's kind of growing up a bit. We've got the Magician out here first. All right, so you could have really manifested this money that's coming in. But however it's come in, what you're going to do with it is something you're really masterful at. So I feel like you're going to take this money and you're going to turn it into a lot more. Because you have amazing gifts and talents, and you know how to do this. You know how to take something small and grow it. And I'm not saying that this is a small amount of money, but whatever amount it is, you're I feel like you know exactly what you're going to do with it. And I don't think you're going to go blowing it on material things, because we've got a 9 of Cups in the reverse here. It's like, I feel like you've gotten to a point where you know that, I think you like nice things. A lot of people like nice things. It's but you know, you've got to appreciate that material things don't make you ultimately happy. They don't fill that hole in you. They don't give you that true satisfaction. You still like to have them around, but you're certainly not just going to go blow everything on material things, I don't think. So, I don't know, we'll keep clarifying. We've got a Queen of Swords in reverse trying to come out. I feel like somebody wants you to spend your money on them, and you're not going to, and it's putting them in a 9 of Cups in the reverse. Like, I feel like you've got a Queen of Swords in reverse somewhere in your life, and they want to get, you know, ooh, King of Swords in the upright to the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you're going to be standing in your truth and saying, no, you might even be keeping this quiet, or it could be something that you're not able to keep quiet. Like, it could be like a public win, or if it's an inheritance or something like that, you know, family know about it, other people know about it, so you might be trying to keep it as quiet as possible. But you know, there is reason to celebrate here. There could be, like, this windfall could come through from like a legal situation that's finally worked out. In your, I think it was your last reading, there was like a legal issue, and it's been something you've been waiting for a long time for it to resolve. And it could have been like, I don't know, it could be like a class action or something like this. It's been going on for years, it feels. It's been going on for a while, and there might be some reason to celebrate that this law has finally been passed, or this case has finally been resolved. Something is coming through. But yeah, this Queen of Swords in the reverse, she's not liking it for some reason. This could mean that you've now got the ability to move on. I mean, for you, level up. I feel like we've got a 3 of Pentacles come out to clarify the Magician. It's like, I know you have a business or an investment that you want to use this money for, something that you want to start perhaps, but it's in the reverse. So clarify the Magician again. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like whatever you've been doing up until this point that hasn't been making money, you're going to leave that behind. So something that you've been doing for work or for a career, or something that you started, I think that's over now. You're manifesting something new. You're transitioning out of, I don't think it made you any money anyway. Not like big enough kind of money. I feel like there's multiple people that are benefiting from this property inheritance winning windfall. There's multiple people to celebrate this, and I don't think they're just celebrating it for you. I think they're celebrating it for them too. I feel like something's coming through and it involves multiple people. Maybe you've all been caught up in some sort of lawsuit. Could have been involving property, could be for like an entire area or something. So yeah, I feel like there's a celebration for a lot of people, and that would also be a public matter. That would be something that was like in the newspapers or even on the news, on television, being talked about. So I feel like now that this has transpired for you, because it felt like you were waiting for this to happen and life's kind of been on hold until this happens. Now you can walk away from whatever you had before, or whatever you were doing on the side waiting for this to come through that wasn't really going anywhere or making you any money. So I feel like too, you could have been going without for a long time, being like really sort of scrimping by, not having the funds. Now you've got the funds, and something's been holding up your money, and then the other things that you've been doing on the waiting for this money to come through, they haven't really been working out. So I feel like now you've got some money to get some material things again, and I feel like you've been running on low, and it's been keeping you in this Nine of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse. So yeah, Seven of Swords. Somebody could have been like stealing from you, trying to take what's yours, or just being really kind of low on funds, and so taking I don't know, being a real trickster. Somebody here being really sneaky and deceptive. This could also be somebody trying to steal from you now that you've got some new things around you. And I think you can find out who this is, because it's like somebody maybe takes from you or damages property, or you find, I mean, you're obviously going to know that something's missing or something's taken or something's stolen, whether or not you know who did it. I think you're pretty confident on who you suspect has done this, because we got the Lovers in reverse. Could be like an ex or a lover. World. I mean, maybe for you, in flip and switch the roles, right? Like, just take what resonates. But maybe you've had to be really kind of strategic in the past because there has been money problems, but now you're starting a new cycle. With the World card here, you could also be going on a trip. You could be going somewhere to get away from, these deceptive energies, to get away from conflicts and fighting, to get some balance. We've got the Five of Wands at the split and the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you can see that this, has come through. It's a blessing. We've got Archangel Michael here, and you're being blessed now. And I feel like you're being guided away. Like maybe something has been holding you back, holding you in place, and you are like, I'm going to get this money, and even if it simply is like, I don't know, making a few thousand on the horses or on the pokies or whatever, playing a scratch it card and getting a small win. I feel like you're going to take this money and you're going to go on a trip with it. Just get away. You probably really need to get away. So let's see. Ooh. I think what you've been doing for work has not been going anywhere. And I feel like you're better than this. Like you're leveling up into this Emperor energy. Focusing, just I feel like you just need to get away from all the things that have been holding you back. Well, you could be dealing with an Emperor who's just saying just leave it all behind. Like you've been going in the wrong direction. Your work has not been paying off, or maybe somebody hasn't been working, or like somehow their income's been held up for a while. This could also be like an insurance payout that you've been waiting for it, you know, for it to come around. What is the Lovers in reverse? So Lovers in reverse, clarify. Somebody wants either you to come back, like a past lover wants you to come back, or you want a past lover to come back. So just take it how it resonates, flip and switch the roles. Somebody wants communication. They want to be able to talk to somebody from the past that they were in a love relationship with. It may not have been a relationship, it may have just been like something sexual, but somebody wants... we've got a Knight of Wands in reverse and a Two of Wands in reverse. So I feel like somebody was a player, and man, did they make the wrong decision. They took the wrong path. They played the wrong person. And I feel like time has passed, and now, you know, the person they played, they can now see them in a different light. And I feel like this Knight of Wands in reverse has probably done a lot of changing and a lot of thinking about it. The person they played got up and left. Now they want them back. And they want them to communicate, because they probably blocked them out. They know they made the wrong choice here. And this is... it's like somebody wasn't... I don't know, they just treated this person like they treat everybody else. They just put them in the same basket as everybody else. But I feel like this person was special. This person wasn't going to be played. This person wasn't going to compete. This person wasn't going to be made an option. They weren't going to be a number 2 or a number 3 or however far down on the list. They weren't even going to be number 1 up against another 50 girls. They're not playing that game. And so I feel like there's no communication, because somebody wants this communication. I feel like some words were said that just cannot be taken back too. And I feel like this person has meant to come forward, meant to try and like, or maybe they want to make things right now, but a lot of time has passed, and I feel like somebody's money in this situation or whatever they've been in the past, it just had to come to an end first. And maybe it has come to an end now, but this person could have moved on. This person could be anywhere doing anything. I feel like nobody knows. I mean, this Knight of Wands in reverse just doesn't know. Doesn't know if the communication will be received. Doesn't know if this person has moved on, if they're in another relationship, if they would even accept them back, even if they weren't in a relationship. And look, we've got the Empress, and she's in the upright. Now, this is coming up under someone's behaving stupidly. This Knight of Wands behaves stupidly towards this Empress, but he could be trying to think that, you know, well, she's behaving stupidly, she should just communicate. You know, there has been a lot of conflict here, and she has healed from this heartbreak. We got a Three of Swords in the reverse. She's healed from heartbreak. She's healed from conflict. She's not having anything to do with it. This is who was wronged. Now somebody doesn't know how to come back in. They wish they had made different choices in the past, but the past can't be changed. They wish they had even handled it differently along the way, but nothing was handled. No communication's been had. Nobody's come forward and apologized because she left and blocked this communication. But I'm sure there's still some way that could have been like an apology made, or I don't know. The thing is, so much time has passed. There's a King of Cups to a Queen of Cups, both in the reverse here. And there is an Ace of Cups with them. It's like somebody was, I feel like somebody was having issues with the appearance, or just, yeah, not sure there. Let's see. Clarify the Empress. Somebody really messed things up with this Empress. Somebody created conflict. She's got complete perspective on the situation. Somebody wants her to wait for them. Wants her to wait until they've got all their mess and all their life sorted out. But fact is, they haven't really been working on it. Or everything they've tried to do has failed. Everything they've tried to do. And like, I feel like their drama and their mess and their deceit and lies and all of that, they just weren't ready. And I think somebody here needs to just leave it alone. But they can't let go of this Empress. I don't know, like when this tea leaf came out, it did come out in reverse, but I never take the tea leaves in reverse. But in the reverse, you know, with somebody behaving stupidly, I feel like somebody is turning their life around with the world now. You know, they're wanting to start this new cycle, into this new portal, and then coming towards this Empress. But the Lovers in reverse, I mean, somebody here could be on the down low, but there's something about this Empress that they can't get over. But now they realize this person was different to all the rest. They treated them like all the rest, but this woman was different from all the rest. Completely. Like, they, you know, ultimately I think they did know it, like, intuitively, but they still went ahead and played the same games that they did with everybody else. I don't know why. I feel like somebody here broke their own heart, created their own conflict for themselves, tried to create drama and mess, like, and play their games like they do with everybody else, but they just broke their own heart. She's healed from anything that happened. And, you know, now the person that tried to play with her heart, tried to create conflict in her life, tried to create chaos and mess, it's all backfired on them. Now they're the one with the heartbreak, they're the one with the conflict and chaos, they're the one who's, like, basically quit. They didn't fight for this. Somebody just gave in to, like, their peers, their toxic behaviors, their just everything. Now they're getting judgment. Judgment's coming in really fast. Really fast. Somebody is feeling really unprepared for this new beginning. It's like somebody wants to race in now. Like, they've made some subtle changes, but there's still a lot of work to go. And somebody wants to rush in now, and they're completely unprepared to turn this Two of Cups around. Or they're just, like, really resisting. Somebody resists commitment. It's and that is proof of why, you know, they're unprepared. They have not done the work. Not the really good, solid, you know, shadow work that needs to be done. Not the real shadow work. Like, they might have made a few subtle situational changes, but, like, the self-esteem, you know, I feel like this person has got years and years and years of karma built up that's crashing down on them now. And they want to rush in and kind of try and repair this relationship, but they don't know how to, and they're so stressed about it because so much time has passed, and because they know that this Empress has figured them out. to and they've got so, like, it's like somebody wants to come in and offer a type of commitment, but it's not like a full, you know, I want you and you only commitment. It's like, I want to come in and be committed to you being my person, my girlfriend. Well, I still play on the side, but you'll be not my number one. It's just because this person just still does want to socialize, still does not socialize. I mean, this person doesn't want to give up their ways. Not really. I think they think that just, you know, because they've had a financial bump up, that's maybe this is the person that's had a bit of a financial bump up, and they think that'll do it. That'll do it. I mean, this Empress has got her own money. This Empress doesn't need financial support. This person has the ability to manifest and create abundance for herself. She's extremely abundant. She is every queen in the deck. And she has mastered herself. She is like, she brings things into fruition. She does embody the magician as well, that magician energy, the way that she's fruitful, the way that she brings things to life, brings new into the 3D. Yeah. I feel like somebody had been waiting, thinking this, you know, this would at some point this person would come back, this Empress would come back and communicate with them, and they never did. And so now they're just stuck. Now they're realizing that this person's not coming back. This judgment, I feel like there's this crashing moment where they finally realize this person's not coming back. This is a very similar thing to the last reading. I've got a Queen of Pentacles in reverse at this split. It's like this choice that a person made probably years ago, just, you know, it's like they chose a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They chose somebody who was a gold digger, or somebody who just wanted them for money, and they made the wrong choice. And this Queen of Pentacles, they might have thought that this Queen of Pentacles had more money, but she didn't. And she's a Dark High Priestess, and it was just a complete mess. She still is a complete mess. I feel like there's been quite a few years past, because we've seen the Knight of Wands in the reverse and now this King of Wands in the reverse, and I feel like it's the same person. It's like somebody has gotten older, but they're still doing the same thing. They started off a Knight of Wands in the reverse, and now they're just doing the same thing as a King of Wands in the reverse. You know? So, yeah. And I think too that this person has, like, I don't know, just thought that they could let time pass and what happened with the relationship would blow over, and this person would come back and they'd get another go at some point. And in the process, they haven't done any work on themselves. They haven't done any changes in their own life. They just thought this Empress would come back one day, take them back, and they'd have this Four of Wands, this happy family, this financial stability, because she brings that. He doesn't. She does. And the Wheel of Fortune, I think this was the dream, this was the goal, but I feel like this Empress already has this Wheel of Fortune and this financial stability and this happy family elsewhere. And she can create it for herself. And it's like somebody is only now realizing that they were waiting. They truly, truly believed that this would turn around one day. And now they're realizing nobody's coming back. And they haven't made any efforts to go to them either, to move things forward. And yeah, and maybe they thought that one day when they've got enough money, when they've sorted out their financial challenges, that then this Empress would want them. And we're talking about an Empress here, not a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I think obviously this Knight of Wands, King of Wands guy has been so used to being around gold diggers, people that just want them for money, and he's also probably been somebody who's been like very I don't know, like I was gonna say flamboyant, just very like throwing it around like as if he has some even when he doesn't. So he's been trying, he's been a certain way to attract women like that are gold diggers that just want money. And yeah, it's not going to work on an Empress. Jesus. So he still hasn't really got a clue. And, just goes to show, I think he's just been like playing around while waiting for her to come back, as if she doesn't know that he's made no changes anyway. Yeah, we've got the Sun card and the King of Swords. So, yeah. I feel like the law is on somebody's side. Somebody's living in their truth and they're happy. And I feel like it's this Empress that's living in her truth and happy. So, you will be showing the way. And we've got a Six of Wands in the reverse. So what's the Six of Wands? Oh, came out in reverse. So Page of Pentacles in the reverse to the Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody wants to make a change with what they do in their life. What they do for work, for money, for business. A career change. And there's a lack of support. I feel like somebody's burnt all their bridges. But they have a lack of support because the people that support them in what they're doing right now. And they don't want them to change. And perhaps family or friends or family that have supported them in changes in career in the past kind of have watched them go nowhere with them. With those, like, say, parents paying for somebody's education, has watched that person just kind of do nothing with their degree, or I don't know, throw it up against the wall really. And so yeah, somebody is feeling like they have a real lack of support for this new direction they want to take. A lack of financial support too, not just a lack of, or maybe this is the fear coming out, the fear of like, what will people think if I make this change? Clarify again the Six of Wands. Ooh. Okay, we've got a Queen of Wands in the reverse. She's not a supporter. She doesn't want this Queen of Wands has come out repeatedly in the readings, and she hides. She hides in the deck. She hides, she doesn't always come out in the spread, but she's always pulling some strings behind the scenes. Oh, and she's in there with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a couple of them. Yeah, now we see. So, somebody wants to break away and do something new for money and start a new career, or I don't know, go in a new direction, have a new project. This Queen of Wands is financially reliant on this King of Wands in reverse, and really that they're a great pair, really. King of Wands in reverse to the Queen of Wands in reverse, like, they deserve each other. They play the same game, they play each other, they play everybody else around them. Now this King of Wands wants to make a change, or somebody wants to make a change, and this Queen of Wands is like, nah, you are not going towards the Empress, you are not making a change, you are not going to stop financially supporting me, you're not going to cut me off, you are not going to make the right decision, you are not, I feel like I feel like this is two different women, actually. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. They both, I don't know, like, they could be friends, but they could also be You know, this King of Wands has lots of women on the go. And so, but the point is, the people around him, the people close to him, the people he keeps on the hook, they don't really support him. They are selfish and they are just out for themselves. But he chose this. He chose these people. And he's been receiving a complete lack of money and new financial opportunities since having these people around. But there's a real resistance to an ending here. There's a resistance to change. I feel like it's these queens that are resisting him breaking away from them. But he can't evolve. He can't really fully embody this new cycle with them around, which is why he could be wanting to go overseas, get away from those people, get away from them in some way. So yeah, time to get out of a situation. We got the Strength card. It is going to take a lot of strength to cut people off, and a lot, especially these type of people. These people are going to feel, you know, lay it on thick with the guilt. And how could yous, and geez. So clarify the Strength card. Yeah, a lot of strength to leave a social group. I think it's a whole group of people that do all the same thing, and somebody wants to break out of that, go to the next level. And I feel like they're going to keep this a secret. Like, they're not going to tell anybody. We've got the Moon card out here to the Three of Cups. Like, somebody wants to evolve out, and they know this isn't going to be taken well by their peers, by these women, by the people in their life. But they've got a new idea. They've got a new passion they want to pursue. They may not know how to cut these people out, but they just know they've got to go. So this is a secret. If somebody is, I feel like, planning to get out of a situation, planning their escape, but keeping it a secret, and building up the strength and courage to do it. Yeah. So I feel like if somebody can keep this money situation quiet, they will do, because this Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles are right there to take it. Like, right there. Clarify the Empress one more time with the Hangman. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Ace of Swords come out with the Empress and the Hangman. Yeah, she knows exactly what's going on. She knows exactly what was going on. We've got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This King may... We got the Hermit here. We've got Virgo energy. We've got the Hierophant, Seven of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Somebody here is standing up for what they believe in. We've got Virgo energy with the Hermit. Somebody has, like, taken some solo time to get some introspection, and now they're standing up for what they believe in. Maybe now they want to come in and offer a cup, or somebody else's. Somebody wants to stand up for what they believe in. I feel like somebody believes in this Empress. I don't know if it's the King of Wands, though. It's like they want to be in this Hierophant. I feel like somebody here is like, they've got a really strong spiritual side, but they don't tap into it. But this Empress does. I feel like she's spiritually protected. That's why she's out of this mess, but she's in the center of the spread. She's in the center of your spread, Virgo. She's been a catalyst to somebody's growth, to somebody's awakening, to somebody wanting to get out of their past cycles. I I feel like she stands up for what she believes in. She stands up for herself. She speaks the truth. And she is not confused, and she is not... Her life isn't held up. Her life is not stagnant. Her life... I mean, somebody wanted her to wait around, but I feel like she's made the moves. She's made the moves. And somebody else's life hasn't really gone anywhere. Maybe backwards. So... yeah, I mean, now, like, it's literally looking like, even if this Knight of Wands in reverse could flip around and turn into this Knight of Cups in the upright, I feel like, you know, there's still a huge disparity. Like, an Empress needs an Emperor. A Hierophant will do too. But, you know, this is a little boy. A sweetheart, but this is still... you know, a lot of maturity that needs to happen here. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, so somebody is planning their secret escape, and they're getting the strength, they're building up the strength to do it. Kind of very Mission Impossible kind of feeling. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to part 2. But at the same time, very good in that somebody is making these changes. Like, for a while, the readings were just coming out like repeat cycles. Now somebody's really planning to make some moves. And it's so good to see that growth. It's so good to see people leveling up, people seeing their patterns and their cycles, getting sick of their toxic ways. Yeah. But obviously, there's still a lot of people in here that just aren't going to level up. And I mean, it's not always the case that somebody just gets maturity with age. Some people just never get any maturity. But yeah. Oh, we've got Nature Spirits come out. And Dream Traveler right underneath the World. So somebody is... oh, I'm going to read that one. It's been a long time since that one came out. Yeah, I feel like somebody does want to travel. And I feel like this is the escape that they're planning, like to get away from people. And maybe if they go back, then they won't say, they won't tell anyone they're back. I'm not sure. I'm looking forward to part 2. But anyway, you are a channel for spirit. Trust your intuition, hunches, and gut reactions. This is a visionary card with the message that you're on the right path. Even if it doesn't always seem like it, your higher self and spiritual guides, ancestors, and guardians are watching over you and supporting you. You are blessed, and you are a blessing. You are a dreamer in the most wondrous definition of the word. In earth-based tribal traditions, people looked to those unique individuals who had the ability to journey during their nocturnal dreams to bring back wisdom and guidance for the tribe. The dreamers were able to step through sacred portals in the night to commune with those on the other side. You carry the energy of the visionary, healer, and seer. Watch your dreams. Messages from the Creator are flowing to you. Before going to sleep, place your journal next to your bed. Most dreams are forgotten within less than 10 minutes, so it's essential to record them as soon as you can upon waking. When the Dream Traveler card chooses you, it's essential to watch your dreams. Profound and even life-changing messages can come through. So, yeah, I feel like somebody's waking up to their spiritual side and to their gifts. Like they've been laying dormant and they've been in the wrong business. And I feel like they're keeping... This is why, like, you will be shown the way, and you may not feel like anybody around you in your life, like, will support this spiritual path. But you must do it. You're being shown the way. You're being etched forward. You're being put in this position. You need to use your gifts, because it's about helping others, not just yourself. This is somebody's destiny, but somebody's keeping this whole thing a big secret. But I think this is like starting to awaken in a person, and I feel like they've kind of known it for a while, but maybe not believed in themselves. Let's also look at this nature spirits. Joy, delight, peaks of carefree abandon, living wildly, magically, and free. Be open to the wonders of the universe flooding into your life. Innocence and delight are abounding. Happiness is on its way. Almost every indigenous culture recounts stories of fairies and nature spirits. Although some of the fairies act in protection of their wildlands and should be treated with care and respect, most often they bring blessings and delight to all in their realm. If this nature spirits card chooses you, then welcome to a wellspring of joy and magic. Beneath the surface, mystical interventions are occurring in your life. Relax, all is well. Even taking a few moments of stillness in the natural world can help you attune to the world of the little people and nature spirits. If you see a small flash of light or a movement of a leaf on a windless day, these are often signs that the wee folk are near. Yeah, so I feel like somebody is getting signs and they are awakening to their gifts, awakening. But yeah, it's the biggest challenge here is somebody's friends, girlfriends, flip and switch it, but somebody's toxic social environment, the people they have around them that are holding them back. Somebody needs to do a detox of toxic people out of their life. But I keep seeing progress each Virgo reading. There's somebody is coming out of this. They know now what to do. They know like this past business or career that has not been working, has not been making money, that's over, that's ending, that's transitioning away. That means getting into a new cycle. It's just it's moving in the right direction. So Virgo, this is your reading. Went a bit longer than usual, so speed it up on YouTube if you want to read. I suppose you're already at the end now if you did or you didn't. So anyway, if you like the video, I hope these messages were useful and helpful, and if you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this community to grow. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support, all the likes, comments, and subscribes, and I will be back and we'll do another reading in 4 days time. So yeah, keep your notification bell switched on so you get all the updates, and we'll talk again soon. So until next time, bye for now.